Hello. Today we are going to learn percent of change. Percent of change, or percent change, we use a formula to solve the percent change. The formula is the new value minus the old value divided by the old value. When you do that, you will get a decimal. So this isn't called decimal change, this is called percent change. So we have to change that decimal into a percent, and we do that by multiplying by 100. But you can remember percent change by just remembering new minus old divided by old. And that's how we will remember percent change. All right, let's look at example 1. Justin Bieber used to weigh 150 pounds. However, after having a devastating breakup with Selena Gomez, Justin weighs 138 pounds. What is the percent of change? So percent of change, we know we're going to be using new minus old divided by old. And that is the formula we will be using for this percent of change. So I have to find out what is my new amount and what is my old amount. So let's see, Justin Bieber used to weigh 150 pounds. Used to weigh, used is past tense. So that's the old amount. He used to weigh 150 pounds. However, after a devastating breakup with Selena Gomez, Justin weighs 138 pounds. So he now weighs 138 pounds. That is our new. So now we can plug these numbers in to our formula. So new, 138, minus old, 150, divided by old, 150. So now we can solve our percent change. 138 minus 150. 138 minus 150 is negative 12. So then I would have negative 12 over 150. So I can divide those two. Negative 12 divided by 150 gives me negative 0.08. Okay, so this is a decimal. We want to make this a percent because this is percent change. So once we do the new minus old divided by old, we times it by 100 to give us a percent. So 0.08 times 100 will equal 8%. So if you see here, we had a negative 0.08. Well, a negative in percent change means it's going to be going down. Or another word for going down would be decrease. So this would be an 8% decrease. That is how we find out our percent change. Let's do one more example. Richard scored a 76 on his civics test. On his retake, he scored an 89. What is the percent of change? Percent of change. New minus old divided by old. Whenever we see percent of change, we must think new minus old divided by old. All right, we must find out what's our new amount and what is our old amount. So he scored a 76 on his test, and on his retake, he scored an 89. So the retake is probably newer than the original test, right? Because you usually do a retake after you take the test. So the retake's going to be the new. So my new is 89. His original score was a 76. So that is the old. So now we can plug into our formula. New, 89, minus old, 76, divided by old, 76. 89 minus 76 is 13 over 76. So now we did new minus old. Now we must divide by old. So 13 divided by 76 gives me 0.171. Well, this is a decimal. I want a percent. So I must times this by 100 to get my percent change. 0.171 times 100 will be 17.1%. And this is a positive, so I would put increase. So he had a 17.1% increase. And that, my friends, is how we find percent change. So percent change, you must remember new minus old divided by old. And then when you're done with that, you multiply it by 100 to find your percent. Well, Godspeed on your quest of finding percent change.